and you thought Crawford was gonna beat him. You called it. You got it right. It looks like there might be a rematch. What do you think? In a rematch, what happens?
Look, in a rematch, I think it's going to be the same.
Amir Khan has just dropped a statement that has ignited debate across the boxing world. Known for never holding back his opinions, Khan has now turned his attention to the face of modern boxing, Canelo Alvarez. According to Khan, the Mexican superstar is not only beatable, but surprisingly easy to hit. He has gone on record predicting that Terence Crawford wouldn't simply edge Canelo. In a potential showdown, he believes Crawford would dominate him completely. But Khan didn't stop there. He also issued a grim warning about Jake Paul, suggesting that one particular matchup could leave the influencer seriously and permanently hurt. Along the way, he even made a bold historical.
Look, Jake Paul got no chance against a professional fighter like Anthony Joshua, who's been there, been a world champion, fought the best, beat the best.
So the big question is this: is Amir Khan offering genuine tactical insight? Or is this coming from lingering bitterness over his own knockout loss? To understand why Khan is so confident in Crawford, you have to look at his personal history with Canelo. Khan isn't guessing from the outside, he's been in the ring with him. Back in 2016, Khan jumped up to weight classes to challenge Canelo, and for several rounds, he shocked the boxing world. In this recent interview, Khan reminded everyone that during the first 5 rounds, he was clearly outboxing Canelo. He described Alvarez as flat-footed and predictable, explaining that speed.
Because when I was boxing him, so a good boxer would always beat Canelo. But look, don't get me wrong, Mayweather beat Canelo as well. But the thing is, Canelo is such a great fighter. If he catches you clean, like if he catches Crawford, he can knock him out. But Crawford is such a slick fighter that he's not gonna get caught with a shot like that. You know, obviously I sparred with him, I fought him. You can't hit the guy clean.
Yeah.
And those that hit him clean, I mean, he took it well, but still, Canelo's not the fastest. But he's accurate, but he's not the fastest. But like I said, when at this level, I think, and you have to understand, Canelo's getting a little bit older as well. He's not getting any younger. Maybe a young Canelo would have given him a better fight. But in the day, look, we all get old. Our reaction and timing and speed slows down. And I think this is a good time for Crawford to catch Canelo. Maybe a couple of years ago, it would be a different story. If they fought 5 years ago, it would be a different story. Totally.
That belief brings Khan directly to the hypothetical matchup between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. To him, the outcome feels inevitable. Khan argues that Crawford possesses the same hand speed and coordination that gave Canelo trouble early in their fight. But with one critical difference: Crawford is precise, controlled, and patient. According to Khan, Crawford's timing is on a level rarely seen in this generation. He even suggested that Canelo no longer has the same hunger, using the phrase "no fire in the belly" to describe Alvarez's current mindset. In contrast, Crawford remains motivated, sharp,
for Canelo, and I'll be honest, if they fought again, it would be more dominant for Terence Crawford. I truly think if in 2026 they book this rematch, I think Crawford dominates him even worse. And I'm not saying he stops Canelo, because I don't know if that's something that Terence could get at 168, because Canelo's chin has still really never been tested like that. Like, he didn't really get hurt in the Crawford fight, he just got outboxed. But maybe he potentially would be able to stop him. But I just think it would be more one-sided than we saw in the first fight, and would just reestablish that Terence Crawford is that fucking guy in this sport right now. The top guy, the head honcho in this sport, which is, I don't know. I mean, is it dangerous to Canelo's legacy to lose to the best of this era and the best of the era previously? I don't know. Like, did Canelo ever have an era where he was the best in the world? Maybe that's the question he's still trying to answer himself, and why he would want this rematch with Crawford. But when I see this news coming out of him wanting the rematch, having the elbow surgery, maybe in his mind going, okay, my elbow wasn't fresh, I wasn't able to turn my shots over, so that's why I can win this rematch. I like the competitive nature of it. I don't like the fight for him. I think the matchup's all wrong for Canelo. I think this style of fight, in terms of what Terence Crawford does well, is counterpunching off the front and back, his ability to go from range with his jab, be inside with it too, protect himself, catch counter with punches. He's got just a different timing than Canelo really has on his punches, and then you pair it with the volume that Terence Crawford can throw, and his feet and his angles. This is the bad matchup for Canelo. We've seen it already, and I just don't know if the rematch goes any differently. I think Terence Crawford would have Canelo in real trouble the second time around. And again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, he'd knock him out cold, because Canelo's got an iron chin, but if he didn't already in the first fight, he would do a number. Texas Instruments 83 plus on Canelo if they rematch.
On reinforcement reinforced his argument by referencing one of the most controversial fights of Canelo's career, his bout with Erislandy Lara. Many observers felt Canelo struggled badly against Lara's movement and southpaw style, with some believing he lost that fight outright. Khan took that comparison further, claiming Crawford is 10 times more dangerous than Lara ever was. The difference, he says, is boxing intelligence. While Canelo thrives on pressure and power, he struggles against elite movers who can think faster than he reacts. Khan believes Crawford has the highest ring IQ in boxing today, constantly making opponents miss.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look,
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's way.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily.
Yeah.
Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean.
Yeah.
So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard.
Yeah.
Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that?
Interview then shifted from elite championship boxing to the influencer scene, and the tone turned noticeably darker. When asked about Jake Paul potentially facing Anthony Joshua, Khan didn't mince words. He acknowledged that Jake has fought former MMA fighters and aging boxers, but stepping in with a heavyweight knockout artist like Joshua is an entirely different reality. Khan stated flatly that Jake Paul has no chance, not against an Olympic gold medalist and former unified heavyweight champion. More importantly, he expressed serious concern for Jake's safety. Khan criticized the promoters involved, specifically calling out Nikiza Baydarian, accusing them of chasing a massive payday.
You've always helped me. Right, two quick things before I let you go. AJ's Jake Paul happening this month now. I mean, it's finally happening, but...
Finally happening, like...
Well, it was meant to happen, then it was a tank thing.
Like, come on, man. You know,
Hit me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with it now, man. Look, first of all, I think Nikiza hates Jake Paul because he wants him dead, I think. That's what it comes down to. Me and JB had a meeting with Nikiza and he was giving big ones, which I did not understand. He's not really like, come on. But like, he really wants to see his own friend that he calls my childhood friend hurt. That is wrong, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's chasing the money. So he's just gone straight to the money and put my man in the firing line against a heavyweight champion who can hurt him and literally cause him problems in the future as well. Don't you believe me? You believe that? I mean, AJ hitting him with that big right hand. Oof. Look, if AJ hits him with a shot like he hit Ngannou and knocked him clean out. I mean, even Ngannou would knock Jake Paul out. But that just shows, like, but you can't mess with the sport. Boxing, you can't mess with boxing. Boxing is a sport that you have to respect. You're always at one punch away from getting hurt, and something bad's going to happen one day and they're going to regret it. They're going to say, oh, why did we take that fight? It's not like they need the money. And if I was AJ, and so a YouTuber come to me who's tiny, who's smaller than me, and weaker than me, and has no experience at all, you think I'm gonna say no to him? Like, come on, bro. Like, and they pay big money, but let's just hope AJ goes there, knocks him out, ends this YouTube boxing, because in a way, someone is gonna get hurt badly, and this could be the fight that someone gets hurt so bad that they will never ever get sanctioned to ever fight again.